So there Mo is having a nice meal with his lady when she screams loudly. He has no idea what's going on.
Have you guys ever had anything that surprised you in your meal when you've ordered?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I saw this just play out with Amanda a couple of nights ago. It's an interesting evolution because we're eating and she's starting to pick a hair out of her mouth. It's a long hair.
Yeah.
So she's looking at it, and I say to her, like, is that yours? And I see in her face that she doesn't quite believe it is, but she says, yes, I think it is, just to calm herself down. But I don't think it was hers, and I think she knows it wasn't hers also.
Oh.
There, I see your human hair, and I raise you a metal spring hidden in my pasta sauce. That was fun to chomp down on.
A little metallic taste for spice.
I think before any of you guys got on the show here, we were having a meeting, and we ordered breakfast from a place right down the street here. And when my ex-wife dug into it, there was a nail.
Wow.
I think it was a press-on nail that had fallen off into her food.
You win.
And I talked about it on the air, and I got a whole bunch of emails saying, don't talk about that place. There's a good chance it is mafia, and you do not want to talk crap about them. So it's the last time I ever told the story, and it's why I'm not mentioning the place right now.
Well, if it's a mob wife, a press-on nail makes total sense. There would be one found in the food.
I will say it's a very late night place where a lot of people, when they're drinking, go to, and it's not Waffle House.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I saw a monkey in there once.
Me too.
Oh, is that right? Really?
Together, I think so.
I think we might have been.
Does the outside of it have a neon light?
Yes.
Okay.
No comment.
I feel like I'm in a fever dream right now.
Okay. All right. Those that no.
I should have asked you to go last.
I know, right? So mine was like a really long hair that I saw, and I started pulling out, and it was in my rice, and I literally just kept pulling and kept pulling and kept pulling. The question is, though, that the place like that, when that happens, do you ever go back to the place again? Because this was a chain restaurant. All right, this was a low key chain restaurant, and I have never stepped foot in another one of those again because of that incident.
It took me years, but I did. I mean, you're in that part of town, which is Buckhead. You're drinking, and you're like, oh, I can't go to that place. There was a nail in my food. Then you're like, but I'm so hungry, I'll risk it.
And it's funny you mention that, Kristen, because this place is literally one of my favorite places. And that's what made it so hard. That's a part of what made it so hard. I was already on this kick of I need to stop eating out as much as I do. Like for financial reasons, for health reasons, for all the reasons. And I'm right in that space of I want to cook for myself more, but I just don't like cooking and I don't feel like it. But I needed a reason. It's like I almost prayed for a reason to stop ordering out as much as I did. And boy, do God show up, because I'm sitting here with my lady. We just ordered some sandwiches, and I hear her like it's like not a scream, but a gasp almost, like what is that? And I'm seeing her kind of toying with her sandwich. And I've never had anything in my food. I've been fortunate. Just hair, something like that. Something like
just hair.
Yeah, I've had hair.
Kind of what we're used to.
I feel like that's like you're gonna get hair in your meal at some point if you eat out enough. But I've never had anything worse than that. And so she starts pulling something out of her mouth.
No.
And I can't really tell what it is because it's like covered in cheese. But I think it's cheese. And then but it's not like the texture is not really like cheesy. And so she looks at it and she's like, there's no way this is what I think it is. And I walk over there and she takes, like, it's in the sandwich and it's melted in the cheese almost. And she pulls it out of the sandwich, holds it up to the light. It's a receipt.
Excuse me?
A receipt?
It's a paper receipt.
What?
Like the whole receipt?
The entire, like when you know how you order and it prints out and they're like, here, take your receipt.
Oh, so when she bit, did she just take pull a piece of the receipt off?
She bit into, like, the receipt is literally buried into the cheese. Like the cheese is melted on the receipt.
Are you having lunch at CVS where you're just pulling and pulling and pulling?
You can still see, you can almost still see like the words.
No.
You can almost make out the other person's order. The whole piece of receipt.
Did you take a photo and send it to the restaurant?
We did, and they were like, do you want another one? No.
You like another receipt?
Right. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
I want my money back.
All right.
The Bert Show.